All right, guys, I want to run down the rule of 12 with you real quick, see if I can explain it so you can understand it. It's pretty simple. Basically, you start out with the number 12, and if you come up with 12 or 11, and you can come up with either one of those numbers, you will use either a lob or sand wedge. Those you can come up at the same time, okay? See, basically, you got to look at it, decide if you need to go just a little bit, have a little bit more check or a little bit more rollout is which one you want to use. And that's a 1-to-1. The next one, number 10, is a pitching wedge. So that's 12 minus 2 equals 10. So you'd select your pitching wedge. The next one is 9. So that is 12 minus 3 equals 9. So you'd select a 9-iron. The next one is 12 minus 4, which equals 8, and that's 8-iron, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Now, how do you get the 12 minus the number you're looking at? Well, that's fairly simple, but it takes a little math. Okay, if you're really close to the green and your target is 2 steps, okay, so you have 2 steps. And then you go from your target and you walk up to the flag, and that's 12 steps, let's say. Well, 12 divided by 2 equals 6. So this is where you get your 12 minus 6 equals a 6-iron. So if you get 12 divided by 2 equals 6, then you take your rule of 12 and subtract 6, and it gives you the club you need to get the chip close. And that's a chip with a slightly closed club face to impart draw roll on it. Okay? Now, let's say you're 3 steps away. Same target area. Takes you 3 steps to get here. And then you got the same 12 steps to get to the hole. So that would be 12 divided by 3 equals 4. So then you come up to the rule of 12 and you go 12 minus 4 equals 8. So you would select your 8-iron to make the same chip. The next one, we've got 4 steps from this shot up to the same identical target area, landing area, and then the same 12 from there. It's not always going to be like this, but I did this for ease of explanation. So then you go 12 divided by 4 equals 3. You come up to the 12, subtract 3, and that gives you 9, which is your 9-iron. All right, the last one, let's say it's 12 steps from the point of your shot to the target landing zone. And then it's another 12 steps from there to the flag. So 12 divided by 12 equals 1. It doesn't always equal 1. It's 1 or 0. And you'll make your choice depending on whether you need a little extra rollout or you want a little check. You will use the lob wedge, sand wedge, or a gap wedge, depending on the situation. But these should get you fairly close to the hole. Once again, for these to work, you have to have a slightly closed club face, imparting draw spin on it, which will get you your true rollout. Okay, I hope this explained it so you guys can understand. It's a very simple concept, and once you get used to it, it's a no-brainer on picking which club you're wanting to utilize when you're next to the green. And it should help you get into a little tiny circle around this, or you may even hold a few. So this should get you between, at least 3 to 5 feet to the flag. If you're having trouble chipping and everything you're using is like a sand wedge or a pitching wedge, but you're getting all over this area, give this a try, guys. You will be amazed how easy it is to get this down and utilize it in your game to your benefit.